Now whip it good.
Hello. Welcome to WIP IT Thursday. With me is Mr. Custom Cannon. We were got distracted looking at the reveals from the day, and pretty nice stuff. It's like every time they think I'm out, they just gotta pull me back in. I've been wanting a executioner for a long time, and they put them as a Build-A-Figure, so I gotta buy more figures.
Yeah, this Iron Man doesn't have any waist articulation either. Are they going cheap on us here?
That's the one. That's the only thing in that wave I'm really like, meh.
It has no waist swivel, and it has no hinge. It's just that
diaphragm up top.
Yeah, I feel like they're going cheap on us.
Well, they probably are, because they're a struggling multi-billion-dollar company. They can't afford to actually put articulation on figures no more. What people don't realize too, like with all the tariff stuff, the tariff is only on the manufacturing cost, not retail. So they're not getting hit that hard. But they're going to use an excuse to raise prices.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to bend hardly at all, I don't think.
Yeah. Sculpt is nice, but
yeah, but he needed a weight. He needed some kind of hinge in here.
Yeah, I think it looks too tight. Like there's not going to be enough room for that diaphragm joint to move.
Yeah, he's going to be a break.
Yeah, let's find my. Where did I put you at? I got a bottle of clear coat somewhere. Ali oxen free. Yep, there it is.
That looks like one of the effects that came with a G.I. Joe figure.
It does. It does indeed.
Didn't they get in trouble for cross borrowing in the past from different lines?
I don't think so. They used to say they couldn't do that. It's obvious they can because they're the same freaking company. I finished up my yelling prime head for my new prime I'm working on. Almost finished with it. Just gonna put some gloss on the eyes and the teeth, and it'll be done. I'll work on painting some more heads and painting some more work on Cyborg Superman, the red and black one for Sector. Nope, look here.
Okay, I know this is just like some white cowboy guy. I don't know who it is, but I kind of like it.
The Phantom Rider.
Okay, that makes sense.
Originally, that was the OG Ghost Rider. Yeah, when they made the Johnny Blaze, they redubbed him the Phantom Rider.
Now, that would be a good body to use. I think that's Vulcan, right?
Looks like it. Either that or the slightly different Shield Agent, the new Shield Agent. Shield Agent boots.
Yeah. Well, that'd make a good base for a Space Ghost.
That would. A lot better. That'd be better than the one I used.
You don't have to paint all that stuff.
Well, I used the Zero, which is white body too, but
yeah, I'd use the Sentry, which was yellow. I still think it turned out good, but
I like to have a more bulkier body for Space Ghost.
Yeah, would we have any bulky pure white figures though?
Not really.
That's pretty bulky. It's not bad.
If it's Vulcan, it's better than Zero. Zero is on the Spider-Man UK.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just. Hey, we've needed one of these for a while. An updated one.
I was very sad they revealed that because the previous one on that Pizza Spidey book is.
Yeah. I don't get why I don't get why they do this halfway. Like, if this is your new articulation scheme, just use this on all the figures.
Yep.
This works.
I like that a lot. I'm definitely getting that one.
Yeah, I don't have one yet, so I'll probably pick that one up.
Spider-Man and the original Spider-Man 2099 on that Pizza Spidey book. The Pizza Spidey just don't work for Miguel. He's supposed to be bigger than Parker.
Yeah, Pizza Spidey's pretty scrawny, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, it's meant to be a much smaller figure. They originally designed that body for the original Superior Spider-Man figure.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody complained it was too short, so they made a longer ab section. And makes the body look very disproportionate. Another Crystar base character. I think Crystal Warriors.
A Werewolf by Night.
Everybody's been wanting a Werewolf by Night. I hate that knee.
That knee is dumb.
Yes.
It's like that is lazy.
If they paint it around the knee,
there's nothing else to indicate that that's torn out.
Exactly.
It looks like they just slapped a different color
with a fur texture. Even has fur texture. So if you painted it green, it's still gonna look weird. So is it brown on the back? No, like the hinge is actually green. So did it do like a 2-piece knee?
I don't know. That's lazy. Yeah. Look at it. It sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yep. That's like, oh, Werewolf in that, and it's got a shitty knee.
My question is, how does this get through, the design team? How do they let that through?
It probably didn't start that way. They probably did that for cost cutting. You can see, if you look at like the top of the pants leg there on the bottom of the lower leg, there's tears sculpted into it.
Here?
Yep, look there. There's tears sculpted into it. It's meant to be brown. Hasbro's got a Hasbro, man.
The other thing that bugs me is that if you're going to make a screaming head, you need to have a closed mouth head.
Especially if these are $28 a pop now. There's no accessories for the figure.
Yeah.
The figure has no accessories.
Yeah.
These are $27.99 now.
Build-A-Figure arm. It needs to have something else in there with it. Like a green knee. a closed mouth head.
Alternate hands.
We're going to let you swap out the knee that's ugly and the head with the open mouth that is open all the time. I like this one. I've seen preview pictures for it before. I don't know why. I don't need this figure in my collection at all. But I just like this figure.
World War I, World War II, Logan. I like it.
Yeah.
Or James Howlett, or whatever you want to. I hate it when they revealed his name, James Howlett. It's one of those characters they should never gave an origin for. Just let it stay.
It's just been lost.
Yeah. When his memory was destroyed, his origin was lost. Just that we lost time.
Legs. See the color difference?
Yeah. Well, camo, I can almost let it slide. Put a wash on it, you'll never see it.
This is slightly different also.
Yep.
He's got plenty of accessories, but he doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure part.
Yep. So you don't want a World War II Wolverine, you can skip him.
Yeah, see.
Actually, I kind of wish he came with a part and Iron Man didn't, so I could skip the Iron Man.
They could do another ball joint down here, like they did at the top of the torso, and gives that a lot more movement.
Mm-hmm.
And you could still do that and have that engineering in there, even with all the arms. No, I think the one that bugs me the most, well, the female characters always bug me the way they do the articulation, where you just have the top and nothing at the bottom. That always bugs me when they do that.
Yeah.
And so when they did,
now they're doing the male characters that way. Cardiac's that way.
Cardiac is that way.
Yep.
I didn't, for some reason, I didn't notice on the Cardiac. I did notice on Iron Man, though. That bugs me on Iron Man that he's just a solid. He's got this articulation up here, but down here he's just solid, just like the female figures. And I don't like that. They need to have more movement at the waist to make me happy. All right. Let me actually get to doing something.
We're going to have a guest on tomorrow night at 8. We'll talk about the reveals at 7 and stuff, and Marvin Wynn, independent comic book creator.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a Kickstarter for a 1/18 scale figure. One of his characters. He's working with Loose Collector.
Mm-hmm.
He contacted me and asked him if I'd be interested in talking about it. I said, sure. We'll do it tomorrow night if you want to.
Yeah, get on.
He's up for it. So he's probably at New York Comic Con.
Yeah, I would take some more. My plate's right here. Mm-hmm. Okay.
One day, I will order some blue stuff from Amazon, and they won't ship it in one of these stupid containers like this, these bubble mailers. And because it's in a fragile plastic container, it always comes broken.
That is pretty much how that works, isn't it?
The hinges are broken off. So I think it was broken off before they even shipped it because it's got Scotch tape on it.
It probably was.
Dum da dum dum. Darth's in the house. Party on, Darth. said, nope, Hasbro is stuck in the past of their articulation. They're actually regressing.
Yeah.
They're doing less articulation than they used to do on some of these newer stuff. That's what happened when they killed the line last time. They refer to the Dark Days of Marvel Legends. They start reducing articulation more and more.
If that's what brings people to your line and you start getting rid of it, it's not a good thing.
Nope. I know it's going to be New York Toy Fair before we see anything from Mattel's DC line, but I was wishful thinking. It was like, it'd be cool if we could get to see something this weekend.
When is the New York Toy Fair?
February.
That's a long time.
Yep. McFarlane's still going to be putting out figures until next summer, so. He's going to pump out as much as he can between now and then. Problem is, retailers have gotten sick of his shit and quit buying it. If you wanted it.
Well,
I'm not saying he don't make a good figure every now and then, but the majority of his stuff is not good.
The problem is he does dumb things and pisses people off. Like the Batmobile with 2 different colors.
Yep. And it's supposed to be a 2-seater car that can only hold 1 figure.
Yeah.
Mind you, in real life, the real car is pretty cramped, but still. Oh, eyes are burning today. The new puppy's getting along. Well, call her new puppy, but she's a year old, but she's
new to you.
She's new to us, but she's getting along great with Maisie, with what I wanted her for. Sweet dog. They said she was a stray, but sweet as she is, she had to be somebody, and well-mannered she is. I would about say she was somebody's pet that got away.
Well, I mean, if they hadn't done anything with tagging her or anything like that, then that makes her a stray.
Yep.
Technically.
David Field says, hi everyone. Hello. But she's got a tag. I need to fill out, get online and fill it out.
Yeah.
It's not bad though. That you adopt them. They're already spayed. They're digitally tagged. Their shots are up to date for $80.
That's cheaper than getting a new dog and having to do all that stuff yourself.
Yep, because when I get Maisie spayed, it's going to be like probably $300. So can I give her to the shelter for a couple weeks? Can you give them back to me?
Yeah, I found this dog. Name's Maisie. I'm gonna drop it off here, and if nobody picks it up, I'll come back. You make sure you have all that stuff done, and maybe I'll adopt her.
They were talking about how high energy Cindy was when I was getting her. Like, yep, all good. Dog I wanted to be a playmate for is super high energy, so.
Yeah. Let the two of them wear each other out instead of wearing you out.
Problem is, It's hard to do with them two. They just keep going and going and going and going.
You thought you were getting a dog and you got to energize your bunny.
Yep. They're painted like a Warhammer figure. With a single black dot in the Amelia. Paint me like your Warhammer figures.
I seem to remember the image that they showed of the Warhammer figure after that wasn't very flattering. The eye was all weird and crazy looking.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Hands won't be shaky today. It's been hurting all week. When is my birthday? It's in February.
Yeah. Shortly, briefly.
My hands, the same way he's gone, my hands been shaky today. It's been hurting and cramping all week.
You know what the cause is?
And I got carpal tunnel, but I don't want to do the surgery because I fucked up my left hand.
Yeah.
I still don't have full movement on my left hand.
That's frustrating.
I think it because he did a change the surgery, and they said on the, they didn't tell me until the day of, it could be 2 different types of surgeries. Well, I think they might have been before, but partial or regular carpal tunnel surgery is like just like through here. Full is like it goes all the way back to here. Where my hands off screen. There. It's like through. There. Like through here is the regular carpal tunnel surgery. They did all the way down to here. You still see the scar.
Yeah.
It's still stiff.
That's frustrating.
Very much so. It happens from time to time, Darth. The honored one says hello. Welcome, welcome. It's been a lot. Missed a couple of weeks on the Thursday show. We were supposed to have one last week, and I was just too tired and sore to pull it. Could be why my hands hurt too.
Took a week off doing stuff with it.
Yeah, moving, cleaning up, moving appliances and old furniture to haul off.
Yeah.
It's all loaded from my trailer. I'm going to take it off tomorrow morning. Drop it off the dump and take the trailer back. Basically, me and a buddy of mine, we basically co-own the trailer. I bought it and he paid up for upgrades and for it, and he's got more space to keep it too, so let him house it and use it. So he paid for a lot of the upgrades to come out as much as I paid for the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Sip for Life sent me for Krypton's Toy Vault. Sent me some stuff. First was the main thing we sent them was the hand for the grill figure I got from him, which is the hand that holds the axe. Ooh, nice. He actually printed me some cool stuff on his printer. Smallville stuff. We got the key. And that's cool. That little disc piece. gun. And cool. That thing. A lot of resin. It's solid printed. That took a while.
What did he print? I didn't see. I was.
These things from Smallville.
Oh yeah, that's solid.
That is solid chunks of resin. I would have hollowed those out.
Yeah, the problem with hollowing them out is that then you got to make sure you clean out the inside
That's true too.
so that it doesn't split, and then you also have to find a spot where you can put a drain on it.
Yep.
Because if you don't, then you end up with a solid outside shell and a liquid inside. Eventually, it bursts through
Gooey inside.
on your gooey inside.
The details on
All
the
over
edges are like the sculpt is like a little. Could have put a hole, drain hole like on these sides. Yeah, these are cool though. I'm glad to paint these up. I got bought some all clad chrome paint. I think I mentioned it on Sunday. The viscosity is so thin on that stuff. It literally like pours out the airbrush. I even changed the O-rings on the airbrush thing, and there's something wrong with them. It's like, nope, it just pours right out of it. I've never seen anything with the viscosity that thin.
It just goes everywhere, huh?
Yep.
Is it the viscosity, or so it's real runny, or is it the surface tension?
Could be surface tension. It paint's nice. This is what it looks like when you spray airbrush it. It was hazy at first, and I took a Q-tip and just polished it like I do with the graphite powder, and it does give it like a metal finish. I don't call it chrome, but it does look nice. I did take paint two of them. This is after I polished it, clear coated again, then hit it with the graphite powder. It looks more like chrome. They both look like
good.
metal though. I think they both look good.
Well, the next thing you know, you're going to be wanting to nickel plate them.
You can.
You just need to get a electroplating machine. They're not that expensive.
You prime them with like special paint, like
Graphite powder paint or something like that.
Yeah, some kind
Or
of
like a copper paint.
conductive paint. And it'll coat the material. Which it is possible.
There you go.
No, I don't currently have enough room to like even open my figures, so I can get more tools.
You know, $60 plus if you want the metal bars here, or you can just get the nickel plating solution. There you go. Those are a lot nicer than the electroplating kit that I've got.
That's what I haven't done as many reviews like I used to do because I need more room.
Yeah. Don't tell Don that. He'll hassle you.
I would assume Don is out with family now. He said he'd be kind of MIA a bit to while everybody's visiting. And I said the word
Family, 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 family.
something long just in time. He said it right when it was playing. I'm gonna paint this one up to go with my first prime figure. It's still using the combination of Caliban and the enlarged Hyperion and shrunk down Hulk head to make a yelling head. But now I got these 3D printed heads. I like these a lot. The hair detail is lacking, but the faces look nice. So these. I think that's what somebody was complimenting. Like, oh, your painting looks better. No, I just have better sculpted heads I'm working on. The paint's pretty consistent. And the other prime heads are lacking a lot of detail. Where they were, the enlarging process, you lose clarity. Same way with like the shrinking, you lose detail. I'm also going to paint up on this new smiling heads for my other prime, so I have matching, at least one matching head. So I'm not going to do any of the old head, which I was going to do the old heads on the new one, but now I got these 3D printed heads. That's one I'm going to go with.
I might only make it until 8 o'clock my time tonight.
Okay.
I'm pretty tired.
Understandable. How well does your 3D scanner work on the heads?
It's hit and miss. It depends.
Depends on the color and whatnot.
Yeah. It does better if I hit it with some of the scanner contrast stuff.
Does it bother to paint, or does it just fade away?
No, it evaporates off after a while. I haven't noticed any long-term effects from it. Are you needing something scanned?
Thinking about it.
I got that figure shipped back to you, right?
Yes, it's sitting here on the table over here. Yeah, the movie Venom.
Yeah.
Yep. And the She-Hulk leg and arm.
Yeah. With all of these other round parts that this thing has on here, I feel like he needs one right in the middle of that butt plate. What do you think?
I think I saw that on a drawing.
Pretty sure there is.
modified the neck on that movie Venom so it can get more range of movement out of it. Replace the teeny tiny little ball peg on top, and I took the MCU Miss Marvel, or Carol Danvers Marvel, Captain Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
And took her hip socket, trimmed off the nub, ended up making a longer neck joint and notched the neck so we can go forward and back a little more.
That's good.
Naval Health asking, are those armor parts, or are you making the figure?
They're just armor. They're going to go on essentially the Vulcan body. I think he's using the Black Panther, and then he's got a cloth good suit that'll go underneath him.
Any insight on today's pull stream? A lot of good stuff they showed. I was surprised the fact that they're actually making new power effects for characters.
That's what we were talking about right before the show.
Yep. A little bit during the beginning of the show, too.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it more tomorrow.
There we go.
Yeah. Now he's got anus.
That's for, extra propulsion.
I would put it up a little higher. It looks funny there.
That's what's the point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send a picture to Don.
Ass blaster. Do, 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 do.
I'm not actually going to leave that there. That was just, he got those things everywhere else. I just thought it would be funny.
Anyone knows the M2O Apocalypse is using G.I. Joe rocket blast effect? Yep, we were talking about that. Yes, I don't know if we were saying it on stream or right before the stream.
That might have been right before the stream.
That would be a natural gas exhaust port. What the hell got it? Turned off the mirror of the camera. It's fine when I am on camera, the mirror of the camera, but when we have the camera set up here, it's annoying. This will be my main villain, Nihilus. Mr. Custom Cannon's nice enough that I'm going to commission him to do similar what he's doing with Iron Man. He's going to make armor for this. Which I actually might end up going with a slightly larger head once the armor goes on.
What?
I said you were nice enough. I commissioned you to do armor for my character Nihilus.
Oh yeah, that's after I finish this.
Yep. So here's one that's head slightly bigger. And the one I currently have on it right now, without the armor, this head looks good. Once time to put all the armor on it, it might need a bigger head. We don't know. And we'll see how it looks. I don't know if they had a live stream or not. But during the day, I can't watch that stuff because, I'm working. Nihilus is my cosmic level entity threat.
Hmm?
As I said, Nihilus is my cosmic level entity threat in my story. He is the big bad. What I was thinking if it could be scanned was that update Bruton head. It uses parts of yours and the meshy and my sculpting.
Mm-hmm.
That and dragon head. If I ever want to make another one, it'd be nice to just hit print.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
That looks so good, man. More exhaust ports.
What's that?
More exhaust ports.
I don't know what they are, man. Iron Man just has a thing for like putting
Lots of
cylinder
circles.
things all over his stuff. It's just his thing. It's just what he does.
He likes to have things with lots of orifices.
I got a thing for circles.
How many holes do you have? Yeah, I would love to see something from Mattel's DC line, but I know it's not going to be this week. Mondo showed their 2000X Skeletor in their 112 scale line.
Oh,
I don't like it. It looks good, but I also don't like it. He's too muscular. He's as big as He-Man.
well, did they just use the same base body?
I don't think so. He's just a Jack Skeletor. Why?
I've been eating that protein.
He was fit, but he wasn't cut in the show, but he wasn't as big as He-Man. I'm not quite sure why they made one as big as He-Man. Because I don't like Mattel. I like they're doing a 6-inch cartoon line for 2000X, but also He-Man's not ripped enough. I don't get it. It's like, why can't Mattel do their flagship character right? You think something that's theirs and their flagship they'd get right.
Yeah, I think it all comes down to leadership. What is their leadership telling them to do?
Look up. Oh, we can't have He-Man be He-Man. That's misogynistic and sexist. We can't make him more the most powerful man in the universe. That's sexist. City Heroes has their trick or treat event going on right now.
Oh yeah.
It's a good way to, if you like power leveling, that's a good way to do it. Get one of those those task force leagues, and you just power up like level up like crazy.
There was like a sweet spot in there I had to get it into for it to work.
Darth's heading out. Have a good one, Darth. Try not to party too hard. I'll never understand I've seen people do tutorials and washes. It's like, oh, let it dry, and then you take a thinner and wipe off the excess. Just wipe it off when it's wet.
Yeah.
There, see? Wipe it off when it's wet. And you're done. Just leave it in the low areas. On this one, the cape's black, because I don't have to be, still gonna be careful, but I don't have to be as careful with the wash near the cape. The red cape is can't really get that in wash on that one. A little bit gets on black when you never see it. I'm still gonna try not to, but McFarlane always seems like he's got to do something to screw up too. With like these Cyborg Superman's missing paint. Then you got the doing like another cool 90s story, Emerald Twilight, the when Hal Jordan goes mad after Coast City is destroyed and turns on the Guardians. He's doing that cover with him with all the rings. And instead of using the smooth bodies he's done before with Hal Jordan, use that horrible modern textured body. Texture suit body. Then the alternate hands have no like effects on them. They're just bright white. Like the fist hands don't have the extra rings. Don't have any like the comic book paint job like the rest of the figure has. Just bright white hands. I got a copy of that signed by Ron Mars. That cover issue 50. That was funny. I was working the local con he was at. I was selling some toys. I was holding a 2-foot tall Godzilla. We got there before the doors opened up. I was carrying that Godzilla in with me and my money box. The buddy I was sitting up with is like, he asked me for some change. I was like, I had that comic in my hands, the money box, and the Godzilla. It's like, turn to Ron Mars. You care to hold the Godzilla? He's sitting there holding Godzilla. I said, well, this is a first for me.
Never been asked to do that before.
But the Red Lantern Cyborg Superman, it is, and like another thing he screwed up fit. Doesn't have it's not Red Lantern, it's a Yellow Lantern. It's weird, he was Yellow Lantern, but he had red and black costume. He don't have the Sinestro Corp logo on the chest, because that would require like resculpting the chest. That's money. He's not going to do that. I'm surprised he actually sculpted the logo on this. I guess since he's doing the rest of the Cyborg parts, I figured might as well just sculpt the logo because he quit putting sculpted logos on majority of his figures. Like when he started, they were all sculpted logos. Then he quit. Yeah, he was this is before they invent the Red Lanterns, the Atrocitus, and all those characters. The Sinestro Corp. This is like the first of the Sinestro Corp before they had all the different members. Corp basically became like the Green Lantern Corps or Yellow Lantern. Need red paint. I like these racks I got for my paints on the wall. When is Patel taking over the DC line? I think fall next year, summer or fall next year. McFarland still has the line until summer.
I'm falling asleep here doing this. I'm gonna save this and get off of here. I should start hearing me snore.
By the time you forget to mute and
yeah, or I forget to save, or I save it as a chair. Alright, well, it's slowly getting merged to what I need it to be in order to be able to print it. I still have quite a bit of work to do on a sword here.
Cool. Looks phenomenal, man.
It's getting there. Doesn't look so good in color anymore. But none of those colors matter.
It's just for looking at it on screen.
Yeah, I think it looks good this way. So, you guys take care. I'm gonna go get some shut-eye.
Have a good night, my friend.
You too. Take care. Thanks for having me on again.
Always a pleasure, my friend.
Good night, everybody.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
All right. How are these looking? Base coat needs probably one more coat of base coat, and then I can start doing the regular skin tones. It looks so much better when I extend the jaw. The jaw was very flat. It didn't have no chin. Use my Aves Fixit Sculpt to extend the jawline down. This will be painted to match the other prime I got. First form prime. Already got one of those painted up for this prime I'm working on. Skin tones will be a little different. And, more paler. This is more warmer. This is the old head sculpt of it. This is basically the old version of the one I'm working on painting on right now. This will be the upgrade. This is a mix of a Omega Red lower jaw and enlarged Hyperion upper head. So the sculpt's very simplified on this. So the paint is a lot of the detail. So this has got a lot of nice sculpt on it. The major upgrade on these heads. What do y'all use to loosen figs? Where's that? Yep. Got some of this. This Liberty Oil Products synthetic lubricant for like gears on RC cars. I need to do that to a few figures. One of them I'm concerned with that Game Reverse Juggernaut. Not its tightness, it's just how small the ball joint peg is for the hips. It is teeny tiny, and they're massive legs. I'm afraid they're going. And I can see them flex when I move the legs. I figure that those are going to shear off eventually. So I think those are going to need reinforcement. The MV Juggy is like the Marvel Fake Juggy. It's a nice big statue. Yeah, I worry about those hips breaking on that new Marvel vs. Capcom one. I haven't opened up my ROM yet. I haven't opened up a lot of stuff. That's why I haven't been doing reviews. I gotta build. Finish cleaning out my garage, put stuff out there, then start building some shelves down here. We're gonna have a display to put things. Oh, better range of movement on the Juggernaut. Okay, yeah. I got you now. My bad. I took ROM literally instead of range of movement instead of an acronym. Highlight a little big. It'll be all right. I do have the Wolverine, but he's still in the box. How they found a lot of cool announcements today. Yes, they were. They were indeed.
Family, 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 family.
That's good. Let that dry. Down for a couple of World War II Wolverines. It is a great looking World War II figure. You can use it for making some cool troop building with that. A couple alternate heads. It looks really good. Yeah, good. You mix up some, a little bit more red around the skin tone, around the lips, the gums, and more tint to it. Of course, they make Wolverine figures kind of tall anymore, so maybe they wouldn't be short. Could be, maybe. Yeah, drop the paintbrush. Get another paintbrush for now. I don't want to use one that's been on the floor. So I'll clean it. Good. The goal with this prime is going to blow the previous ones out of the water. That's why I'm doing a little more upgraded head sculpts and better articulation. Which buck I'm using for prime? I'm still using the Caliban. I'm making a few upgrades to it. This one will actually retain its boot cut. Actually have articulation down here. And it'd be cool if I had access to those new arms on, what was that, the Inhuman they showed today in the 2-pack with Medusa? What's his name? With the goat legs. He's using the Caliban torso and Caliban arms. Not using the Son of Hulk, the butterfly joints. No, I don't like the arms on that one figure. They changed the arm design. They're not as big as the Caliban arms. I want to keep the Hulk. Which one profile? I don't know where he's at. I like the bulk of these arms, and Son of Hulk's arms aren't this big. That Inhuman figure, though, that has skin tone arms with hairy arms, which would make my job easier. But that means I would have to buy 2 of those sets and just take the arms off that one figure. Then, so. Yeah, I'll stick with the plan, using my water slides. That's funny. There's a guy I know that's in a messenger chat. I know, and he's been making Mythic Legions customs. He's talking to another buddy. My buddy I made the Bruton for, second Bruton for. And it's talking about like, oh, it only takes me 2 to 3 hours for a regular custom. Make it like, that ain't enough time for your paint to dry. I hate to see, okay, you know, it takes a good, you spend time prep a figure properly, you're going to spend at least an hour on just prepping. If it's just, even just for a basic paint job, an hour or more. Take your time. Good customs take a while. You can make a fast custom, but they look like fast customs. I spend weeks or more on customs. Of course, I just work on through the stream. Most times just during the stream. Yep, I like that. Gum color. That looks. The light's blowing everything out too, so it actually looks better in hand. So plus, the clear coat will change the color. This was this color before I cleared it. The skin. Something about the automotive clear I use will change the pigment color. So when you clear it, it turns into the same color as the retrocarded Hercules. Not all clears do that. The automotive clear I use for the hard fillers. It also makes it look beautiful too, so smooth out the finish. Would you use the blue venom for your character? Guy's name Lore. No, I'm pretty well. As in, Lore's my current one is the way I'm done. I'm not going to do any more custom wise. I've got made 3. I have 2 right now. Gave 1 to Canon. The first one I made for a thank you for all I did with helping me make it. So but yeah, I want to focus on some more of the characters, and I got more I want to finish out. I'm gonna get back to work on her. Steel Valkyrie. I got Nihilus, the main villain. On the this may not be the head I go with. This may go a bit larger. It's going to have armor all over it. Pick this one because I can use wing ports when it'll like trip as a cape, or I can change it out to wings. Right now I use the hip joint out of the MOTU Captain Marvel. Trimmed off the nub, drilled a new socket in there, notched it, so I can have a longer double ball peg. Gives a lot more range of movement. So it's the Venom ball peg is teeny tiny, it's short, and it doesn't move. This I get a lot more range of movement. Work like a ball peg is supposed to work. You have another helmet fixed up for Commander Lore. for the new head. One of the new heads I got pinned up. Now, paint the teeth. Start with ivory. It's the base. Don't know why they put butterfly to move in. Would be nice. Butterflies would be nice. But he's also very bulky. This one I can understand too, though. It's got the ports for the back for the wings, or the symbiote, which was put there for the wings, but they use it for like symbiote tendrils. Ugh, can't talk. Symbiote tendrils on the movie version, but those are put in for the wings of the Nihilus 2-pack one. But yeah, butterflies would have been nice, as long as we didn't sacrifice how good these shoulders look. I like the big shoulder, broad shoulder like that. That really makes a figure look better. It's more natural when they put those teeny tiny shoulders on figures. Switch. Need more magnification. With great magnification comes great detail. use the ivory color at the base, then I'll go in like paint like highlights with the bright white on the teeth. And let that sit and dry for a bit. Set it and forget it. Every time I use that to clean my brushes, I rinse my hands off because it's on my hands and you don't want to grab your painted parts. With paint stripper on them. Oh no! Water on my brush to thin things out. Christ, let's invert it. Mm. That's better. A little bit of white on the edge of the eye was bugging me, so I took some mahogany wash. Yeah. One thing when you do your spectral highlights on your eyes, you want to make sure you're on both the same side. I've seen some cases where people put on the outside on both eyes. That makes your eyes look cross-eyed. So you plus your light's going to fall from the same direction. So you want your highlight on both sides. Anybody getting the Apocalypse? I don't know if I need another one. I got the BAF, I got the retro card, I got the Toy Biz Build-A-Figure, I got the Age of Apocalypse. Do I need another one? That's the animated one. But I don't know. It does look nice. No doubt. And it actually works more with the toon aesthetic than the other figures, I think, too. Like, people are like raving over that cable, and I don't like it. It's too simplified. Alpha Proto, I'm not a fan of Apocalypse. Cool look, but not enough for me to sink my teeth into. I'm kind of there too. I've always thought Apocalypse he was overhyped of a character. Just my feeling. Doesn't mean just if you like him, it's cool. It's just I like that. My fault head, centered head for the new Prime. We got great teeth one I've been working on here. I'll do some brighter white on the teeth next time I work on it. Got the smiling head. Got the really angry head. Got two angry heads. Yeah, that's what I did exactly that. I used that LTX AI program took a picture of the cover artwork of Prime #1, asked it to make it look like a 3D model or 3D artwork, then took that into that program that hit on 3D, which I need to try it again because they got we're going to upload multiple views. Multiple references at different angles, which should help with some of the issues I've had with the program, where it makes the heads too shallow. It's got a side view that should help things with that. Alright. I think it's going to be a stopping point. Tomorrow on Collector Fusion, we're going to be talking about some of the reveals at New York Comic Con, and starting at 7 o'clock, at 8 o'clock, independent comic book artist Marvin Wynn, his comic book The Edge. He's actually got a Kickstarter for 1/18 scale of his main character. He's working with Loose Collector on that. He's going to come out 8. We're going to talk about that project. So, I am going to call it a night. Everybody in the chat, thank you for coming out and hanging out tonight. Always a pleasure. We got the toy chat tomorrow night. I think there's going to be a geek chat this Saturday. Yeah, there should be. It's Matt's night out, weekend off. And we got the WIP IT on Sunday. So we'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one, everyone.